All right, so the Warriors played pretty good tonight. They beat the Houston Rockets by a final score of 108-94. They handed Houston their 18th loss in a row, which is kind of comical at this point for Houston. They're really not doing good, but Warriors did good. Unfortunately, Steph Curry left the game early with I think it was a tailbone contusion. So I really hope he's okay because he's the heart and soul of the Warriors. And so that's a little bit disappointing, but Draymond Green had a really good game. He had a triple-double. He had 16 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds, which was pretty nice. He was one up there for leading scorer, but surprisingly, leading scorer was Jordan Poole. And, he's been in and out of the G League. I've talked about him before, but he had 23 points. He had a lot of good three-pointers. He has a really nice shot. So a lot of these guys were getting their time. Nico Mannion had 5 points, too. He's kind of a similar situation. Curry had 18, obviously he left. He probably would have had more. 19 for Oubre, 17 for Wiggins, 16 for Green. But yeah, good game for the Warriors. I don't think anyone was really considering them to lose this because, it's the Rockets. But they're going to play the Grizzlies next for a 2-game set, so that should be good. They're obviously a pretty decent team with John Morant. But Christian Wood returned for the Rockets. He had 21 points and 9 rebounds. A decent game for him. Kevin Porter Jr. had 25 points, but besides that, not too much of a scoring turnout for them. 13 for Kenyon Martin Jr. and 11 for Danuel House. But besides that, all these other guys were scoring mostly in the single digits. But I'm glad we won this. I think this is a game we kind of needed to win after that embarrassing one against the Lakers. But I'm glad we won it. Now we moved to 21-20, so we're right around 500, and I think we have a chance at the playoffs. I'm not counting anything out yet. Right now we're the 9th seed behind the Mavericks, but the Mavericks have played 2 less games. They're 21-18. We're 21-20. So we're about a full game back of them, which is basically a full game back of the playoffs. And obviously the Jazz are first place. But we could definitely go on a run if Curry stays healthy. If we can keep consistent flow of the game. If we play like we didn't play against the Lakers, like we have to play like we were against the Jazz. That's how I think we should run it. But our shooting tonight was pretty good. Our 3-point percentage was 35%, which isn't great, but still an improvement over previous nights. Our field goal percentage was around 46%. Rockets was a little bit lower. But we did pretty good today, and I'm happy about that. And like I said, we moved to 21-20. Rockets moved to 11-28. Houston sports right now are just in a huge downfall. In every sport. But congrats to Draymond Green. He has done pretty good. He got a triple-double against the Jazz. He had another one tonight. But it's nice to see him. He had some really good lob passes, alley-oops, and a lot of good shooting out there too. So final score 108-94. Not a super eventful game because we didn't really have the big Curry show as we usually see as he got hurt. But I hope he's okay. Like I said, he is the Warriors, So, but congrats to Jordan Poole. He has a lot of potential. 23 points, like I said, for him. Really good outing for him. I'm happy to see him in the upcoming games and the upcoming seasons because I think he's a really good role player out there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Go Warriors.